All right, let's go. Ravens, Buccaneers. But today we're going to talk about the hip drop tackle. We saw two examples of this on Monday Night Football with Chris Godwin dislocating his ankle, with Zay Flowers getting a high ankle sprain. Flowers came back into the game, but he wasn't effective. It happened early in the second quarter, the first play of the second quarter. Chris Godwin ended up getting hurt with like 10 seconds left in the game, 20 seconds in the game. Right at the end of the game was over with. It's bad news, right? These plays need to be considered weird like this right here. When you see somebody pull somebody's face mask and rip somebody's helmet off, it looks odd. It feels odd. There's no place for it, right? What is the difference between this and a hip drop tackle? I don't understand why people want to debate against the tackle so much. It is 100% a penalty. It should be fined. You got to teach guys not to do this. I don't think that either of the players in the game made the play out of malicious intent, but it happened, and the season was over with just that fast for Chris Godwin, as you see right here. And for Zay Flowers, it could have been the same way. It just didn't play out that way, thankfully. But anytime this technique is performed, there's a high possibility of someone getting injured. Right now in football, this is the number one cause of injury throughout the sport. And it has to be something that's looked at. It has to be something that's talked about. And you got to really examine where the problem is coming from. I don't think it's talked about enough in the meeting rooms. I don't think it's talked about enough as a whole. Because, and there's a problem, you got to identify what the problem is. You have to teach what the problem is. As you can see right here, Zay Flowers, first off, he is sliding. He is cutting through this Buccaneers defense like it's nothing. Right on 9, eats him up, then right there. He's falling down, the hip drop. You see the drop right here. Instantly, he's getting rolled up. Every time. If not every time, a very, very high percentage of the time. But if you look at the tackle, if the defender stays on his feet, if Winfield runs through the tackle, instead of just jumping and holding on right here, it prevents it from happening. But if you're not taught it, if you're not really like practicing it, it's going to happen. It's going to continue to happen. But as you see, once you get in that position, injury strikes just that fast. What do you guys think? How can it be prevented? How can the league stop this from happening? How can the league stop this from trickling down to other levels of football? I had someone in my comments a couple of days ago. He said that he broke his leg. He was actually at the hospital right when he was leaving me the comment. He saw a video talking about the hip drop tackle, and it's unfortunate. As you can see, there's no need for it. I think if Roquan runs his feet through this tackle, he's going to make the play. But he jumps and dives down right here. You can see his momentum's already pulling him back this way. It's pulling him back. He's dropping. He already has him wrapped up right here. It's bad news. And right there, that leg is trapped. It's over with. It happens quick, but it can be avoided. What do y'all think, man? Hey, let's talk about it in the comments. Let's talk some ball. All right, but come on, let's go. Let's get to the next play.